Hi, good people, everyone. How are you all doing? Today, sometimes when we read Bible at all time, we become too familiar with some Bible passages. And today, I'll be reading a very important part, and I want us to to ruminate over it. And this Bible takes me to the passage of the Bible, Psalm 124, verse 1 to 8. Please listen. And it says that if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, let Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, let that say. When men rose up against us, they would have swallowed us up quick. When their wrath kindled against us. Then verse 4 says, then the waters had covered, overwhelmed us. The stream had gone over our soul. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. Verse 6 says, blessed be the Lord who had not given us as a prey to their teeth. Then 7 says, our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken and we are escaped. Then verse 8 says, our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. If it had not been the Lord who was on your side, what would have happened? But just think about it. What would have happened? Put your name in there. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, let that say. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against me, they would have swallowed me quick. When their wrath kindled against me, I want you to think upon that passage. What would have happened if it had not been that the Lord was on your side? The plan of the evil ones is for you to toil and toil and toil and nothing to show for it. The plans of the evil one is for you to even die in the toiling. Yeah, they never wanted any of us to amount to anything. There are powers, there are rulers of the darkness of this world. There are principalities and powers, and there are spiritual wickedness in high places. So if it had not been the Lord who had been on your side, what would have become of you? That is why I'm bringing this passage back to us. Sometimes we might be too familiar with some scriptures and we just read through and without having that in-depth meaning of it. Psalm 124 verse 1 to 8. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, let Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us, they would have swallowed us up quick. It's the truth. When their wrath kindled against us, what would have happened? Take a moment and think about it. It is the heart that knows how to think deeply, that knows how to give thanks to God. No matter the situation it is like, it might not be what you wanted, but I want to tell you that if it had not been the Lord who was still on your side at the moment, it wouldn't be like this. Because the enemy even never wanted it to be like this for you. I mean, this current situation you are, the enemy even never wanted it. They wanted you dead. Yeah. Because there is still hope for the person who lives. So think about that Bible passage. Psalm 124, verse 1 to 8. Let me repeat it again. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, let Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose against us, he would have swallowed us up quick. I pray that the Lord will give us more understanding, more in-depth understanding of his word. Jesus' name. Cheers.